The devil is in Canada and we have proof. I didn't believe the devil was in Canada until I heard about the footprints. Hoof prints, to be exact. It was a cold winter night in February 1888, and the people of Prince Edward Island went to sleep like it was a normal night, but woke up with the town in panic. The town had found strange hooven footprints in the snow. They were perfectly spaced, like someone had been walking in a straight line. And the tracks stretched for miles through forests, roads, up mountains, across rooftops, and even through narrow spaces. And the people of this island, they followed the tracks 4 miles trying to figure out where they led, because hoof footprints, but only 2, not pairs of 4. But here's the thing, they didn't actually lead anywhere, they just stopped, as if whatever had made them vanished into thin air. And here's where it gets even creepier. It wasn't the first or the last time even that it happened. In 1855, a similar event happened in Devon, England. The hoofprints appeared over 100 miles of countryside, across rivers, into valleys, and even over farmland. And just like Prince Edward Island, no one could explain how they got there. Newspapers at the time called it the devil's footprints. And now it's happening all over again, but this time in Canada. So what actually causes this? There's a few theories, but none of them can really explain everything. The number one theory derived by skeptics is that it's a natural phenomenon. The melting snow and ice just happen to make what looks like footprints. The second theory is that it's an animal, some kind of deformed animal that only has 2 legs. The issue is they walked in a very perfectly straight line. The most believable theory is that it's a hoax, but I'm not so sure. Who could have possibly made tracks over 100 miles in one night? I know I couldn't. And theory number 4 is that it was the devil himself. And something about it that's incredibly creepy, some of the townsfolk claim to have seen a shadowy figure the night before the hoofs appeared. But when they went to get a closer look, the shadow disappeared. A lot of people think it's an old legend, but the people of Prince Edward Island still claim that every time it snows, hoof prints appear. And each time the questions return. Where did they come from and where do they lead? So what do you think? A strange supernatural event or a natural occurrence? And if the devil really is walking around Prince Edward Island, what is he looking for? And if you're ever visiting and it snows, you might want to stay inside, but keep a lookout for whatever's making those footprints.